Coach gets settled here, we'll ask him for an opening statement to get us started, and then we'll open it up to questions. Please raise your hand. We'll get a microphone to you, and then we'll start with questions for Coach. But, Coach, welcome to Louisville.
Thank you. It's practice. Just girls practice.
Both.
Yeah. Obviously, we're excited to be here. It's been a crazy week for us. Flew home Monday and came in here this morning, but we're super excited to be a part of the Sweet 16 and playing the #1 overall seed in the tournament, Kansas, tomorrow night. So should be a lot of fun and get back on the East Coast to play, which will be fun. But we're excited. Guys are fired up and ready to play.
Good deal. Thank you very much. Let's start in the back here. CL.
Mark CL Brown with ESPN.com. Can you kind of summarize what Rasheed Sulaimon has meant to this team from a leadership perspective, especially in the postseason?
Well, his leadership's been great all year. With his personality, he didn't really wait to start leading. He started doing it right away, and our team needed it. Really vocal early leadership-wise. As the season went on, he became a much better practice player. And led that way also. But obviously he has a little bit of experience in this tournament. His freshman year, I think they went to the Elite Eight at Duke, so he has a good feel for it. And he's been good. The guys really respect him. Obviously he was tremendous on Sunday night when we made our run. He was great defensively, made some nice plays offensively. So he's been terrific. He's been everything and more than I was expecting. And so I'm happy for him.
Let's go on the right side and the back, and then we'll come here to the left side.
Jim Womble, ESPN Louisville. Coach, talk about what you think of Louisville as a host city and your overall thoughts on the city.
Well, we just landed, so I've seen the hotel and a bus. But no, it's a basketball town, so we're excited about that. I love the location of the Yum Center and all the hotels down here. It'll be great for the fans. I think a lot of people will just be able to walk to the games, which should be a lot of fun.
Don Marcus from Baltimore Sun. Mark, can you talk about the other night when you had that run in the second half? As a coach, do you want to see, do you see more of that happening in a game like this because of the way Kansas plays? And also, does your team sometimes play up and down to the level of competition? So in the case of Kansas, it could be a good thing that they play up to the competition.
Don, how can you ask that question? We've been together all year. We've done that all year. But I'm just glad we had that run. We were really tight, and finally we broke loose. Our defense got us going. So I just think this time of year everybody's dialed in and ready to play, and I expect Kansas to play well, and I expect us to play well. Should be a great game, but our guys will be they're fired up because they have a lot of respect for Kansas, and they are the best team in the tournament, so that gets our attention.
Back here in the green.
Mark Fahe, Gregorian, Kansas City Star. I noticed the other day you mentioned that you hate to have to play Kansas. The reason's obvious, of course, but I wonder if you could elaborate a little bit on what it's like for you to play KU. And then if you can answer this afterwards, just compare 85 and 2015 as World Series events.
That's a lot of questions. Okay, first of all, the Kansas thing's not that weird to me anymore or unique. It was a little bit that way the first time we played. But being at Texas A&M, we played them a lot, and you get used to it. So I'd rather play them in a national championship game than a Sweet 16 game, but here we are. So we'll play it. But it is what it is, and it's as Bill can tell you when he plays Oklahoma State, which he's done a lot. It's probably not unique or weird to him anymore. He just does it. So it's kind of the way I feel about this game. As far as the World Series go, I grew up just a diehard Royals fan, Chiefs fan, Kansas fan, but I was lucky enough to be in the 85 building when they won it. Game 7 was a blowout, and that was fun. And this year I've kind of brainwashed my kids into being diehard Royals fans, and so we got to be there at Game 5 in New York, I took my 2 boys, and it was a lot of fun. We got by the end of the game we were on the dugout. Basically, we were in the front row of the dugout because the Mets fans started to leave. So it was a special night. It was, to do that with my two boys and watch the Royals. I literally can't go to bed at night till I get a Royals score, unless they're playing way on the West Coast, and it gets pretty hard. But, yeah, it's something I follow pretty closely.
We'll stay here in the front and then go 3 over here, and then we'll come to the right side.
Mark, Blair Kirkhoff with the Kansas City
Hey,
Star. Mark, can you just take us through your recruiting battle to get to Kansas out of high school for you?
Oh, my recruiting battle?
Yeah, the recruiting battle for Mark Turgeon Services.
Yeah, I think I was down on my knees begging Coach Brown to take me. I think that's really what it came down to, or my dad was doing that. So, I got very lucky. There was a coaching change. The coach happened to be 5'11", like me, and thank God they had 15 scholarships back then. Now we only have 13, so I probably wouldn't have been on the team. But it all worked out, and it was a one-year deal. It's like, hey, you got one shot, and if doesn't work out, you won't be here next year. So it worked out, and I talked to Coach Brown this week, and I just changed my life, obviously, for the better. So I was very fortunate, and played on a lot of great teams too. So it was a lot of fun. Ted started it, yeah, and I recruited KU. I went to their camps and go to their games, and I recruited them. So in the end, my high school coach, Coach Meskey, really helped set up a meeting, and I was pretty confident at that age, to say the least, when I met with Coach Brown.
Bob Lutz, Wichita Eagle, that's one leap of faith. What about the other one, that when Jim Schaus called you and wanted to hire you after only 2 seasons at Jacksonville State and bring you to Wichita State? What were those years like for you as a coach?
Yeah. Well, and I had a losing record at Jacksonville State. My second year we won. And I just remember waking up that morning in Jacksonville and I had one more player to get. And I said, oh, by the way, I got a phone interview with Jim Schaus from Wichita State today. I said, I have no shot. I said, but I'm going to talk to him about 9 o'clock. And by 10 o'clock, I think I had the job. We were on the phone for about an hour and then went over to Atlanta. And so Jim, it was great. Worked out great for me. Was able to go home. We loved being in Wichita. We had KU fans. We had Wichita State fans. We became friends with some K-State fans while we were there, and it was a big part of our life. 2 of my kids were born in Wichita, and I'm really proud of what we did at Wichita, and I'm even more proud of what Greg's done with it. Don't go to sleep at night unless I get a Wichita State score. Obviously was following them closely last week, but really proud of that program, what Jim and I were able to do, Don Beggs, to build that thing up and be a part of a Sweet 16 10 years ago. When I took the job, if someone was walking in the office, someone couldn't be going out of it. It was that narrow. So the facilities weren't great, and we put a lot into it. I couldn't show recruits the locker room on the visit. There's too many cockroaches down there. So that thing's come a long ways, and playing a Final Four and win 28, 30 games every year it's amazing.
One more here on the left, then we'll hit the right side.
Hi, Coach. Janine Edwards,
Hey,
ESPN. How are you? Good to
Doing
see you.
great. You too.
You had said to your team before Saturday night's game, we're going to have a game where shots are not going to fall.
Yeah.
And so you experienced that. What were some of the things your players were saying to you in the huddles during the timeouts when they were going through that rocky patch in that game? And how do you think that helped them and helped prepare them for tomorrow?
Well, I'm glad I said that to them. But that's the way we've played all year. We've been a little inconsistent. And during the timeouts, we just kept talking about our defense because our defense was terrific. And that was a hard matchup for us. They had a lot of little guards, guys that we had to chase. And our guys were just terrific. And then I told a really bad Larry Brown joke about the 12-minute timeout, and I think the score was tied, and it really loosened us up. And I can't say. But Coach Brown knows, and I told him about it, and our guys know, and can't be repeated. And we just relaxed. It was amazing. But I was desperate. I was like, I felt like we were clearly better than Hawaii. We just had to relax and play, and we finally did, and we went on a 14-0 run. But it's just trying to get the guys to loosen up a little bit.
Let's do 2 in front here on the right, and then go to Tim in the back.
Sam Davis, KJHK Lawrence. Saw you talking to Bob Davis during practice time. What's your relationship with him like?
Really not a big fan of Bob's, to be honest with you. No, I tell you what, time goes fast. And, you know, I grew up with Max Falkenstein, first of all. My dad used to play golf with him. Max taught me a few curse words I never knew before, you know, back in the day. But it is amazing how quickly it's gone. I think Bob was there my sophomore year, was his first year at Kansas, and then I hear he's retiring. It goes way too fast. And I watched his son Steven grow up and be a part of all of it. So happy for him. He can go out on his terms. He's been great. He's been lucky. He's got to call a lot of victories, Final Fours, national championships. He's had a nice run. So we had a great relationship. I'm happy for him, and he's had a great career.
Mark, Rick Pointer, Wichita Eagle. Can you talk about Melo a little bit? How much has he had to do with you guys getting to the Sweet 16 and just talking about his development? And you talked about your team having inconsistent shots.
Yeah.
He's had some of those. But as a point guard, which you know well, can you just talk about his point guard development?
Yeah,
not
well,
just his shooting.
The only thing I can say about Melo is he's a winner. The year before we got Melo, we were 17 and 15. And I think we're 55 and 15 cents or something like that. So he's a pretty good player. He's really gotten better at his point guard play. His assists are up. His turnovers are down. His decision-making's better. Defensively, he's come a long ways for us in the last year. He just hadn't shot the ball like he did his freshman year. He really shot it well and was very relaxed. A lot more pressure on him this year. But he's a tremendous player. Knows how to score in a variety of different ways. So just try not to put too much on him. Just try to get him to relax and trust his teammates a little bit more and just run the system. So he's got a good feel for it. No, just preseason player of the year. We had a lot of expectations. It was all new for us at Maryland this year. I mean, we had it 10, 12 years ago, but it was new. So, but he's had a terrific year. I mean, he was second team All-League and had 24 and I think 19 in the 2 games out in Spokane. So he's had a terrific year.
You have 1, maybe 2. Let's start back here.
Tim Sullivan, Louisville Courier-Journal. Mark, last year there were Duke and Kentucky in the Final Four with freshman-dominated teams. This regional is very heavy on experience.
Yeah.
Did you see what happened last year as an anomaly, and what is the benefit of experience in this tournament?
Well, experience is huge, and that's I love that there's seniors doing what they're doing this year. You know, Sulaimon for us, Jake Lehman decided to come back. He's had a great year. Perry Ellis, year he's having for Kansas in our games. So. It's great because it hopefully keep kids around, help them make good decisions and make college basketball better. Was last year an anomaly? Could be. Now next year, Kentucky and Duke and Michigan State are putting together some really good young recruiting classes. They could probably do some great things next year, but I think it's great for college basketball that there's a lot of upperclassmen doing well, and it's more about them this year than it is about the freshmen. I think it's great for our game.
Squeeze one more in here.
Gary Graves, Associated Press. Coach, what do you like about your inside game and how well you think it compares to Kansas's game?
Well, I have good bigs. They continue to get better. I think Diamond Stone and Robert Carter have really gotten better defensively as the year has gone on. They'll be challenged tomorrow night, obviously. DeMonte Dodd's a young man we have a lot of confidence in. Great defender, smart defender. Good ball screen defender. We have to be great in ball screen defense tomorrow night. All 3 of those guys are pretty good. And Checo hasn't played a lot, but Checo might see some time tomorrow night too. Gives us a little more depth. So worry about Kansas' speed. They're big guys. They're a little bit faster than ours, and I worry a little bit about their speed. So we've worked on some things to try to prepare our guys. But we have good bigs. They have good bigs. Should be a great matchup.
Coach, we got to let you go.
Okay.
Thanks for your time. Good luck.
Thank you.
Guys, welcome. How are you? Good, good. Thank you. Okay, we've got the Terps here. We'll begin with questions. We'll start right here on the left. We got one on the right.
Melo? Melo? Plumlee, Wichita Eagle. Can you talk about this season? Their coach was talking about maybe some of the preseason pressure might have kind of put a little more pressure on you, expectations. Did you feel that? And is that, because you're not shooting as well this year as you did last year, is that part of it, or is just, what do you think about what happened? Or
it worked. Yeah, I guess I felt a little pressure after having a good season last year as far as shooting, and just coming in this year and being, one of the top teams. Everyone put a lot of weight on me because I was one of the key returners coming back from next year's team, and we had some additional players as well. And this year I had to be a leader on the team, and so just for me to go through all that, and I guess the shooting slump, everyone will say I struggled, but I mean we still won some games and we lost some, but I mean it's basketball, so things happen, and I wouldn't call it struggling. I just call it growing pains, and I got better from it. I learned from it.
Over here on the right.
Mark Tracy from the New York Times. Mel, I wanted to tackle the same thing but from the opposite angle, which is that the past week has seen a bunch of kind of exciting buzzer beaters from other teams, and didn't want people to forget about yours against Wisconsin in January. I guess for those of us who haven't hit a game-winning buzzer beater, I was wondering if you could take us through kind of both what's going through your mind when that happens, when you know the shot's going in, i.e. if you know it's going in before it actually goes in, and also how in practice, if there's a way you can kind of simulate those circumstances for yourself.
I don't know if the shot's going in or not. I know if I'm going to take the shot. I practice it every day, pre-shoot around, even over the summer. I practice that shot, just a rhythm up three. But, I know I was going to take a three when Coach Turgeon called a timeout. I just wanted to get close enough and get enough space in order to take the shot and win in.
Stay over on the right and then to the left here.
Pete Gilbert with WBAL TV. For both of you guys, certainly out there today to shoot around, look like you're having a lot of fun. This year at times it doesn't look like it's been a whole lot of fun. It's been kind of a grind. The fact that maybe now you're the underdog, the weight of expectation seems gone. Can you guys just be free and be yourselves more so than you were earlier this year?
Rasheed first and then Melo.
It's at the end of the day, we're playing a game that we love. So with all the pressure that, maybe outside sources are putting on us, I think it kind of, lingered in our locker room for a little bit for the course of the season. But, we just got back to just having fun, playing the game that we love. And, being a part of the NCAA tournament is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. So we're just enjoying every part of it. Of course, we're going to compete, and every time we playing the game, we're going to try to win. But I think, Coach just being loose like that and just getting back to the basics and telling us, just go out there and have fun, play for the name on the front of the jersey and play for each other. And if you do those things, regardless of the outcome, we're still winners. So, that's just been our mindset going into this tournament. And, like I said, we're one of 16 teams left. So we just want to enjoy the ride as much as we can.
Good enough.
Well, Rasheed pretty much said everything. The biggest thing for us was just enjoy the moment. Throughout the whole season, we was just, we had a lot going on, and we was losing, winning. Our rankings dropped, but we just forgot how to have fun. And I say after we played Michigan and we won, we just learned how to have fun again and just to love each other and just know that, to enjoy the moment because, certain players might not be with us next year, and we just want to have fun with the group of guys we have here.
All right. Three on the left side here coming up.
This is for Rasheed, right here.
Oh, sorry.
Ken Corbett from the Topeka, Kansas Capital Journal. Do you see a lot of similarities between your backcourt and Kansas, or are there more differences?
Kansas has one of the top backcourts in the country. With Devontae Graham, Frank Mason, and then you can throw in Green and Wayne Selden in there depending on the lineup. They have a lot of versatility. They can really shoot the ball. They can really put pressure on the defense by getting in the lane. And, looking at us, we're very confident in our backcourt as well, with myself, Melo, Jalen Brantley off the bench, Jared Niggins. We feel we can do a lot of similar things. It's going to be a tough matchup. But at the same time, we love competition. So, it's going to be, our backcourt versus their backcourt, our team versus their team at the end of the day. So we're just going to go out there and try to compete to the best of our abilities, and, we'll see what happens.
Hi, guys. Janine Edwards, ESPN. If you could both answer this, start with you, Rasheed. Does Coach really take your cell phones away? And how do you celebrate if he does take your cell phones, and why does he take your cell phones?
Yeah, he actually does, which was, probably hurt our hearts, especially being, college kids. But at the same time, we just wanted to understand that this moment is an important moment, and we didn't want any distractions. And, he talked to the older guys, myself, Jake Lehman, and Robert Carter, just to kind of, lay the ground rules to us first and see how we would receive it. And, it was kind of hard to give up, but we all agreed with him at the same time because, like I said, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So, taking those phones and just, having the less distractions, extra hours of sleep that we may have from not having those phones. We felt that it was an important step for us heading into the tournament, just to make sure that everyone was on the same page and to ensure that everyone was getting the much-needed rest that we needed to compete at a high level. He normally takes them around 10 o'clock. So right after our team dinner, he'll collect them, and normally we have a extra hour just to kind of relax before we have our curfew. So it's been good to us so far. Like I said, it probably hurts, but at the same time, it's been successful. So that's one of the necessary sacrifices that we needed to be where we are today. So we appreciate it.
Stay here in front.
Rasheed, this is Rick Plumlee, Wichita Eagle. I'd asked Melo about the shooting, and I don't mean to be picking on that, but as a point guard, of course, there's a lot more to it than the shooting. Can you just talk about his development as a point guard this year, the whole picture, the whole thing?
Yeah, just Melo's maturation process this year. I mean, he's grown a lot in my eyes. From the first time I came on campus, he's naturally a more quieter kid, and Coach kind of challenged me to challenge him to be more vocal, to step into that leadership role. And at the end of the day, he's only a sophomore, and that's a big task for any sophomore. But he's handled it with a lot of grace. He's an amazing talent, and just as I admire him because with all the weight on his shoulders, the humility he has, and the humble and his hungry nature. He's the first one in the gym, last one to leave. It's really been impressive, and just now seeing where he is from the beginning of the year, he's more vocal. He's getting on people when he needs to, putting his arm around people when he needs to, and he's just being the total package of a point guard. He can score the ball with the best of them. He can penetrate and find anyone who's open, and at the end of the day, he leads the team, and he's one of the main reasons why our team is where we are today.
Let's go on the right side in the back and then to the second to the last row.
Mark Herman from Newsday in New York. Rasheed, your coach is just in here, and like any coach, he's very happy that there are upperclassmen in this tournament this year. What do you get out of it? What have these 4 years been like for you? Why stay?
Well, me personally, my 4 years have been a up and down roller coaster. But being here in Maryland for my last year, knowing Coach Mark Turgeon for a very long time since I was in 7th grade, it's been a blessing, personally. College is a great place. It's a place where you can grow, you can mature your game for your game on and off the court, especially lately, with a lot of kids who are younger, a lot of talented kids who take the spotlight, which is fine. But it's kind of neat to see this year that the older guys are kind of dominating or showing that we can play too. So it's been a unique year, especially these past couple of years with a lot of one and dones or whatever like that. But it shows that staying in college and maturing and getting better on and off the court can have a lot of benefits as well in your maturation process as a human being. So me personally, I loved college, and I think I need it every year to be where I am today, and I'm 100% happy with my decision in staying.
Right side.
Gary Graves, Associated Press. For Melo, when you have a game like Sunday from three-point range, how frustrating can it be? When you're supposed to have a short memory about things like that, but how frustrating was that, and how much did that kind of help you? And when you look at the box score, how quickly do you kind of put that behind you?
I don't worry about missed shots. I just keep shooting them. I know Coach Turchin,
That's for
sure. Wouldn't agree with me to keep shooting threes when I'm off, but he knows me by now for the past 2 years. I'm a confident player, and if I miss one, I'm shoot the next one. It's, like you said, it's supposed to be a short memory, and when you're having fun, you don't worry about the misses. You just go out there and keep shooting them and do whatever it takes to help your team win.
Time for one more.
David Lawrence, Kansas Radio. You guys are long and a little longer than Kansas at a couple positions, which I'm guessing has been the case throughout the year. Can you talk about the advantages of that or any disadvantages as far as taking care of the ball against smaller guards and even inside?
Rasheed first, please.
We're blessed, and we have the luxury to have a lot of tall athletic players. Even our guards stand at 6'5", 6'7". Jake, our starting three-man, is 6'9". I definitely think it can be an advantage, but at the same time, Kansas can have some advantages as well by going small. Increasing the tempo, and I think we have the versatility to both go big and small as well. And I think it's just going to come down to how each team executes their game plan. It's just going to be a heavyweight battle between two great teams, between two great coaches, and I'm sure they have a great game plan for us, and I think we have a great game plan for them. But essentially, it's going to come down to how each team can come together and execute those game plans when it matters most in a crucial game.
Melo?
Yeah, I don't think the length will bother them. They're a great team, and just like length wouldn't bother us, we're both great teams, and we just want to go out there and both play hard, and that's pretty much it.
Guys, thanks for your time today.
Thank you for having us.